What's up, guys? Just wanted to do a quick video here on a highlight of one of our own family members here at TRC, JP with Anchored Homes. So JP had a little bit of a project for us earlier this week. He wanted to talk about moving into a new market. He does a lot of work in New Jersey, and he is now looking into possibly going into the Florida market. So we talked a little bit about it. He had some cities and towns in mind. So we went ahead and moved forward with this. I'll go ahead and show you exactly what I mean by this. Went and did locations. And as you can see, he does already tackles a number of cities in the New Jersey market. And now he is looking to tackle these cities here in Florida. So we went ahead and this week I had my team go ahead and load these 6 cities. Basically what we did, we loaded our templates for the cities, some of the content, and then we put the unique content in our writing queue, basically with our writers. So that's still in motion right now. But we did do something unique. I went ahead and gave JP a few tasks to do while that unique writing was created. I told him I didn't want to wait to put these pages live. I would rather have them live, start getting indexed, and really getting a snapshot of what it's going to take to do well in these cities from Google, basically off of Google rankings. So what I had JP do is go out, get me some unique images for each one of these cities, and also go record short videos talking about how he buys houses in these individual cities. Okay, so he went out and created all this content and sent it back to my team. My team went to work, basically loaded all 6 cities, loaded the unique images, and also embedded the videos from YouTube that he created. So what we're going to look at here today, and why I'm doing this video, is because in less than 24 hours, just with these little tasks that JP took, he was able to do very well right out of the gate. I was very, very surprised that, number one, Google was able to index all these pages that quickly under 24 hours. Right now, it can take weeks, sometimes months to get pages indexed. But in this case, he was able to get indexed within 24 hours. Not only that, some of these pages are already ranking very well on page 1. Some of them are on page 2, but that's okay. There's another unique thing that I noticed and why I wanted to record this is that there are, I believe, 2 of the cities here where the pages are probably not indexed yet, but what Google did, since it was lacking quality information about that city, what it did, it went ahead and ranked the YouTube video. So I want that to be a big highlight here, because that pretty much puts the big factor that I talk about with YouTube, linking it back to the city page, appropriate city page, because there is a story that you're telling. There's an architecture factor that you're showing Google on where you do business and what you do in your business, right? So let's check that out. That way we can kind of see how this all happens. So number one, we're going to go ahead and open up another window here. I've already changed my location, geolocation here on my browser, so Google thinks I'm in the Florida area. So I'll go ahead and just do a regular Google search right here. I'm going to put my keyword here. So we'll start with Cocoa, Florida here. We'll open this city page up, and that way you guys can also see some of the stuff. So on the background, you'll notice a house. Well, it's not just a house, it's a unique image that JP provided us. So this is something that doesn't exist on the internet, right? This is something that's unique to him. That's as simple as it has to be. You send it to us, to the TRC support team. We will go ahead and tag it correctly with a little bit what's called an alt text. The speaks to the Google robot, tells it that this house is actually in Cocoa, Florida. And also I'll scroll down here. He already had a couple of videos here for testimonials, which are great, but we'll scroll down. This video right here was money. So these videos, when we play them, it's basically JP talking about how he does business in this particular city. Okay, and this is on YouTube. It's also optimized. The YouTube video actually in the description has a link back to this particular page. Okay, so that was huge. So let's go ahead and see how he's doing within 24 hours, how he's doing in this Cocoa, Florida town, okay, for the keyword we buy houses in Cocoa, Florida. Let's go ahead and take that. We'll pop it into a search here and we'll let Google go to work. All right, so Google's scraping the entire internet trying to find the index pages, the keywords, the content, and try to pretty much serve up the best possible results for us here, okay? So the first thing we're gonna see, we're all familiar, these are the ads. We're not playing here, we're not doing ads. We're gonna scroll down. The next thing that you're gonna see what's called the map pack. So if you do Google My Business, if you have a Google My Business page in this town, then you would rank in these ranking areas here. But what we are really competing is going to be right here. So this is where the organic rankings start. So keep in mind, we're talking about 24 hours when these pages have gone up. So the number one page here ranking is webuyhouses.com. It's a national brand and it has a location page for this. You can tell because you have it here. FL stands for Florida, and then Cocoa right there, the city in Florida. Okay. So we're going to scroll down and see if we can find anchored homes. So we're going to scroll down a little bit, and there they are. Page one, keep in mind, we haven't clicked on any other pages. We're still on page one, and he is, let's count it down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's on position 6 already, just by optimizing to a certain point. It was actually more advanced optimization with the video. Obviously, it takes some effort, the images, and then everything else was a lot of stuff that TRC has done to optimize the content that we already have ready. And then we're even going to go one step further. JP has hired us to write unique content for each one of his new city pages. So we're going to be dropping that in the next probably 2 weeks. So that's going to give him a better opportunity to quickly now get re-indexed, basically rescanned by Google, and then re-evaluated. And most likely we'll see this page start jumping up a little higher. Okay. So that's basically what it takes to get there. But that's only one page, guys. Let's go ahead and go back, and we'll go back to the locations page, and we'll check out how Titusville, Florida is doing here. I'll go a little quicker now that you kind of see what we're looking for and why this is super exciting for JP in particular, but also for us that this is working for him. And he followed the process, he trusted the process, and now he's reaping the benefits, right? All right, so Titusville, we'll go ahead and scroll down here. We have the ads, we have the map pack, and then we start the organic search right here. Boom. So once again, we have that webuyhouses.com and the national brand. So that's the one we JP needs to keep in mind and in his viewpoint, right? Because that's going to be his target. That's who he wants to knock off of position one in the future. But we'll keep scrolling here. So there he is again. This is the city page for this particular keyword, and he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, position 5 for this keyword. All right, let's keep moving. Go back to locations. And Merritt Island, Florida. We'll open this one up here, and same thing. We're looking for the We Buy Houses, Merritt Island, FL, Florida. That's for Florida. And we will run this search. Scroll down, get into the organics. And for this one, 1, 2, 3, he's actually ranking number 3. He's doing very well in this one. All right. So for whatever reason, Google really liked his page for this particular ranking and put him in the top 3. These are the ones I call the golden positions, position 1, 2, and 3. This is where most of the search happens. So most people will go to number 1. If they didn't find what they're looking for, they will give number 2 and number 3 an opportunity many, many times. So these 3 positions get the most clicks. So this is awesome for anchored homes to be ranking right here, right out of the gate. And we're talking in less than 24 hours. So this is awesome for JP there. All right, we'll keep moving. Go back to locations. And Rockledge, Florida. We'll go ahead and open that one up, and then we will take the keyword. Keep in mind, guys, I'm only looking at one keyword. Our content is optimized for many keywords. But this is just happens to be our main one that we're looking for. But there are many other ones throughout the content that we can look for. But right now, these are usually the hardest ones to rank for, and that's why we're looking at those. So this one, all right. So we're looking at Rockledge, Florida. We buy houses in Rockledge, Florida. We got the ads, map pack, and then now we start scrolling. Oh, this one is good. This one's really good. So you notice that we buy houses again. They're owning the Florida market, looks like, in regards to ranking. So that yeah, we need to figure out how we're gonna knock them down. So all right, we're gonna scroll position 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at this. This is a YouTube video. This is not a web page. This is a YouTube video. And it's optimized with the correct keyword, right? It's a YouTube video, but guess whose YouTube video it is? Anchored Homes. If he didn't create the video, he wouldn't be anywhere on here. That's the point. This is another line in the water. So I wanted to really, really emphasize this. Because he created that, it could be there are many reasons. I don't have the exact reason because unfortunately I don't talk directly with Google. I just read their data, right? So what's happening here is one of two things, that the page currently for Rockledge has not been fully indexed, hasn't made the index yet for Google. But guess what? The YouTube channel or the YouTube video has, and when it actually did all its scanning, it actually made a decision. The algorithm made a decision that that video deserves to be in these top rankings because it has good information, which is awesome. All right, so that's why we push also for you guys to do video, not only just random videos, but very specific videos for your city pages or your product pages, service pages, and even blog posts, okay? Because those also have an opportunity to rank well, as you can see here. And this is another thing to point out. When you look at these results, see what your eye catches, right? The video. Obviously, it takes up more real estate here in the results. So even though these guys are number one, if I were looking through this and I scroll down, I probably would end up clicking this video just because I'm curious. It looks different, right? And it looks like it's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it. So that's why this is very important. So this is cool. Congratulations there, JP. That was a big win right there with the video ranking. All right, so we'll keep moving, guys. This is just fun for me. I know it's maybe not so fun for some of you guys, but for me, this is pretty awesome. All right, we'll do this one as the final one, Palm Bay. All right, so we'll go ahead and take that keyword and we'll drop it into the search here. We'll do our search. We'll pass to Google Map Pack, and then Map Pack, and then we'll go to the organics. Right, we'll start here. Boom. So we'll keep scrolling down, and lo and behold, we don't find anchored homes. It's okay, guys. Well, there is a page 2, so we always want to check where else can this particular company be ranking. So we'll keep scrolling here. Scroll down, and whoops! Look at what we just found. Another video for Palm Bay. So again, guys, if JP would have not created these videos, he would not have an opportunity to rank anywhere, right? There are some people that will make it to page 2 if they're not finding what they want on page 1. But as you can see, we're here. Now, does this mean he's going to stay on page 2 forever? Absolutely not. This is only less than 24 hours since he went live with these pages, which means the algorithm still has time to marinate a little bit more. Probably will move around his rankings up or down, right, a little bit, but eventually he'll get position where he belongs, not too far off where he is at right now, but at least he'll have a starting point or data, right, of what he needs to do next. What pages are ranking well that he can leave alone, and what pages are not, where he has to put a little more effort towards. Okay, so hopefully this helped out, guys. I just want to give a big shout out to JP for following the instructions and the guidance that I provided him, and I'm really, really happy that he did that, and now we can see, and he's reaping the results here of everything that was done. So kudos to him, and hopefully you guys got something out of it so you can also be doing these tasks for your city pages. Okay, thank you.